South Texas Amateur Tour Podcast, The Power Hour, with your hosts, Travis Sokowski, Michael Emanuelian, Casey Graham, Jason Bird, and Brad Gilbert.
Good evening, South Texas Amateur Golf Tour. MD here. It is Thursday, January 6th, January 2nd. Geez, Louise. January 2nd, 2025. That's right. It is 2025. Welcome to the new year. Happy New Year to everybody out there. New year, new season. Who dis? Guys, fun show tonight. We're going to hype up, talk a little bit about what is coming up this weekend, which is the 2025 spring season kickoff, at Monster Day at Mission Del Lago, which is shaping up to be a fantastic weather day, a fantastic golf day, and it's always one of the most exciting times of the year for us kicking off the new season. So really, really excited for that. We have 3 other events currently open for registration. If you haven't done that yet, go on the website, go to division schedule, and go check out the current open registrations for Willow, for Cedar, and of course the big one, Match Play at San Pedro is open for registration. 64 players only. Get signed up fast. I can tell you, if you didn't get the email last night, or if you didn't read your email with the notifications, you are behind the ball already. Get on it, because that will fill up fast. But hope everyone is having a great New Year's. For those of you who went back to work today, sorry, my apologies. Hopefully you managed to get through the day. But guys, we have lots of fun stuff to talk about. We got the boys here tonight, and yeah, here we go. It's 2025. I enjoy telling people I was born in the 1900s now. That's my thing. I was born in the 1900s, the late 1900s, is what I had to explain to my daughter the other day. So here we go. Joining me, my mustachioed buddy, my partner for Mission Del Lago, my partner for really every golf tournament this year. He's my Wolf Creek ride or die. He's my Shadow Creek ride or die. And looking forward to repping our team shirts this season, my boy. BG, what is up, my friend?
What's up, MD?
How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. How about you?
Man, I'm doing good. I haven't worked in 3 weeks, so
good.
I don't know what I could be stressed about.
I mean, now you're just bragging. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's the life of a salesman. No one's doing anything.
So you think Shadow Creek was better than Wolf Creek? Is that what you were saying?
I mean,
just want to be clear.
Wolf
Creek was pretty cool.
I mean, I liked Wolf, but Shadow Creek is in a universe of its own.
Exactly.
It's at different echelons of golf courses. Brad, how was your Christmas? How was your New Year's?
Yeah, Christmas was good. This was the first year that we opened presents on Christmas Eve, which that was kind of weird.
No, that's what we do.
Really?
Yep.
So, yeah, a lot of people do. I've never done that. I like the excitement for Christmas morning, letting it build up. But this year, my kids are 12, 14, and 15 now. So
I just cut to the chase, Dad.
Exactly. I'm still trying to convince them that Santa came early, but they're not having it. And then, New Year's was very uneventful. We had some guys on the street over that, I think they rented like a cannon or something. It was like literally shaking the windows in the house. But I think I fell asleep at 11:59. I kid you not. I just knocked out.
I wanted to knock out.
Yeah,
really did. I think we got home a little bit before 2:00.
Y'all went out, right?
In the morning. Yeah, we went out. Cindy doesn't really drink, so I popped a gummy, and we went to her cousin's. Her cousin owns a bar
Yeah.
in Pflugerville, so we went to the bar, and we had a table reserved for us, and I drank and hung out and enjoyed the night, and
Nice.
got some Whataburger at 1:30 in the
Yeah.
morning.
You can't
Uh,
can't beat. They serve breakfast after 11 at Whataburger, so I mean you can't beat that. That's awesome.
yeah, so I mean it's and for me it's always the 31st and the first are always kind of really special for me
Mm,
because I always think about um I moved to Texas. I lived in Illinois, and I got in the car uh in the morning of the 31st, and I
mm,
drove all day and got here New Year's Eve.
really?
And my first official day as a resident in Texas was the 1st of January 2013.
Oh,
Um,
geez.
so I have officially been in Texas for 12 years now, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Um, so this is one of my favorite days because I at least rarely have I moved in my 18 different moves that I
Sure.
remember the day that I moved somewhere. This is the only one that I can always remember.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Um, but yeah, for us, Christmas was pretty quiet.
Good.
Christmas was nice. You know, Emma got to enjoy her life. We hooked her up. She got a uh her pink truck.
That's awesome.
Uh she Man, she just rides all over the place with this thing now. It's got Bluetooth in it, so it when she's riding, when she's driving, everything has to be Taylor Swift. That's all she wants is Taylor Swift.
Really? Okay.
Um,
Just like her dad.
just like her dad. And then I got my bike finally came in, my e-bike finally came in.
That's awesome.
Um, I got it right before Christmas. So I had been riding it like a madman.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
and my favorite part is that jumped. Emma has seen things that she'll be like, nah, she like, oh, that looks like fun. I want to do it. You put her in the situation where she has to do it, and
Yeah.
she freaks out.
Yeah.
Dude, she took to this bike like a fish to water.
Really?
Like she loves it. And this bike goes fast, and she likes going fast. But
That's
all she
awesome.
wants to do is drive around the neighborhood and
Yeah.
look for dogs. She
Oh,
likes
yeah.
to she does drive-by dog compliments.
Okay.
She'll be like, "Your dog's cute," and then she'll be like, "Go, dad," and then we'll take off. It's We're
That's
starting to
hilarious.
gain some notoriety in the neighborhood now as the dog complimenters.
That's
Uh,
hilarious. How fast have
but
you gotten it? Does it have a
uh,
speedometer on it?
it has a speedometer on it. I was by myself.
Mm,
I clocked myself on the what is it? The police radar thing had
yeah,
me at like
yeah.
46.
46.
Yeah, that thing hauls.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, I love it. But speaking of someone who likes to go fast, speaking of someone who likes to risk their life, a little bit of danger in their lives, Travis Okowski has
There
been
he
sitting
is.
backstage for 10 minutes.
I
I'm
know.
sorry it took
I
me
know.
so
I'm
long.
just sitting here. I've started to scroll through Amazon, and I'm just waiting, like, oh, you were queuing me up right there, and I went, oh, I'm on this podcast.
I'm on
I'm
this
not
podcast today.
listening to this podcast. What's
I
up,
I was.
everybody? Happy
How
New
are you
Year.
doing,
Happy
Travie?
New Year.
Woo!
Happy New Year, bud. Travis, how was your holiday season? How was your New Year's?
Quiet and uneventful.
Which is perfect.
I did not go out. I did some material movement on New Year's Day, so I was in a little machine all day. So my body's pretty sore today, but quiet and uneventful. Holidays were good. Spent a lot of time in the woods with the kiddo, which is not as creepy as it sounds at all. It's national park.
Your kiddo, right?
My kiddo.
Yeah, just not a random child. That
not a random kid. My kid. National parks, that type of stuff.
Thought I saw the tour van on the Amber Alert.
Yes. 2004 Toyota Sienna. Oh, sorry. But yeah, no, it's good to be back. It is 2025, like you said, crazy. 2024 flew.
It really did.
It seems to me that the off season tends to go faster in a year where we unfortunately lose the South Texas Match Play Challenge. Like all of a sudden we stop talking about golf a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's bam, Monster Day. Here we are.
I mean, it's one of those rare times where like the three of us, like four of us, don't talk a whole lot. It's like a month where we're just like, I've spent
It's
11 months
family
with these
stuff,
guys.
and there's some
I will
buttoning
see
up.
you guys in 4 weeks.
There's a lot of admin stuff for us, and Sabrina's on Excel and QuickBooks and all of that business stuff that I suck at. And there's a lot of that this month, so it's a lot less hanging out at the course with golfers, and a lot less tour travels going on. None of that stuff.
I mean, I don't think I hit golf balls. I kind of hit golf balls on and off, maybe one day a week for the last 3 weeks. And then this week was kind of like my first week of, okay, I'm back to that routine again of, okay, I'm gonna be at the range for 2 hours. I'm dealing with the medical stuff right now, some health stuff that's kind of causing some problems for me with the swing. But I'm trying to get out and just bang balls as much as I can right now and just get ready for the
quick shout out to Alan Crowder watching up in Dallas, tour travels participant and a longtime tour golfer. Alan Crowder was part of the 2014 South Texas Match Play Challenge victorious team in the inaugural event at Brackenridge Park. Those were those terrible blue outfits that Sean Vidal still wears that outfit on the Friday of Veterans Day for the practice round every year. He wears those horrible blue pants. It's like a blue jumpsuit. It's Smurf blue jumpsuit. It's awful.
The quarter zips were nice though. I like those.
I didn't realize the first match play was at Brack. That's pretty cool.
It was at Brack the first year, and then River Ridge in Sealy the second year, which we lost at River Ridge. Some stupid stat like we lost 8 points on the 18th hole.
Oh geez.
On Sunday in the singles match. Like it was stupid. Very similar. Like that was the stat from this year. We lost the 17th hole 37 times or some dumb shit like that, right?
Yeah.
37 out of 36 times we lost that hole. But it was something like that. So we lost River Ridge, and that's when I came up with the if we lose, we go to Cedar rule. And then so we went to Cedar, and then we won at Cedar.
Nice.
And then we won on the road at Wildcat for the first time.
Yep.
And then we went back to Brack, and we won at Brack. And then they won at Wildcat. And, of course, we won the next year at Cedar.
Yep.
And then we won at Wildcat.
Yep.
They won at Olmos. We won at High Meadow. They won at Riverside. 4 road wins in a row.
Oh, man.
Solid on the road.
We still don't know where we're playing this year, but I'll tell you where we're going in 2026.
I was just out at Cedar earlier today. And man, there's so many opportunities for 3-putts out there. So ridiculous.
I've heard great things about Willow too.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Willow.
Yeah.
And Mission is now expected to be good. I was talking with Clint today, and I'm like, "Hey, anything special with the golf course?" And he's like, "Nope, good." I'm like, "Sweet."
After 2 or 3 years of pretty consistent, pretty consistent quality, I would expect that at this point it's just gonna be the expectation.
My text message. Hold on, let me read my text message to Clint. It was, we all know the conditions are going to be great with you at Mission Del Lago. Is there anything special we can prepare for double cut, triple roll, question mark, question mark, question mark. And he replied, thumbs up, cry face emoji.
Oh, geez.
So
Okay.
I don't know if that means heck yeah, here it comes, or what are you talking about, Trav? Could go either way. Yeah.
I would have just texted you back like, yeah, feel free to come out and roll them yourself.
Scott Williams chimes in the
Yeah.
comment section. The greens were brutally fast last weekend. This is Mission Del Lago we're talking about, the pride of the south side of San Antonio and host of the 13th annual Monster Day Scramble at Mission Del Lago. And hold on, should we get an exact time? I think we should.
I do want to give a happy belated birthday shout out to Scotty Williams.
Cool.
Oh, yes. I sent him a
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday text message.
He's
and he's like, I can officially collect Social Security now.
He was almost a New Year's baby. He was December 31st.
2 days, 12 hours, 12 minutes, and 12 seconds from now, Monster Day kicks off.
Here we go.
I made up the seconds just because. Sorry.
Oh, he's saying brutally fast, but that's Cedar.
Oh, yeah. I can attest to
Come
that.
on, Scott.
Unbelievable.
Just go with it. Scott.
I am thoroughly excited to get this whole thing kicked off. I'm excited for Saturday morning, getting out to the course, getting set up. That first setup of the year, getting back in that rhythm. We've got some new stuff to work on and play with. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I am too. I switched the ball on the trailer hitch to the ball that fits the tour trailer. That type of stuff. I'm looking forward to our trailer organizational party, setting up the golf course. There's a new tee box visual aid that we are all excited to share with you. Maybe we can get a teaser of that sometime soon on Facebook. Maybe, I don't know, Brad and MD can coordinate that. Maybe
There might be something on Friday.
Okay,
or on Saturday.
Cool. Looking forward to that. And yeah. An ambassador text message going out tonight.
A new text chain of 2025
is here. And it's so cool to talk about. And all of a sudden, it's 2025, and the point standings. There is a new point standing spreadsheet. Everybody right now, and this is the coolest thing to say in Monster Day opening announcements. Everybody at this moment is even par for the year and T1 on the point standings.
I think that's a stat I want to keep track of this year.
Right now.
Yeah.
Bam.
I think it's a stat to keep track of this year is how many over par do I finish? Or under par.
That's actually.
But let's go with the over. Travis, for those of us who, because if you guys have had a chance to look at the leaderboard or the list of all the players playing, all the flights, all that stuff, obviously you see your starting holes. We've got like 40 new golfers playing.
There are so many new names. Many new names. For the second year in a row, Monster Day sold out on Christmas Day. So that's 2.5 weeks in advance. And it looks like event 2 is going to sell out maybe next week. When we start talking about it at Mission Del Lago this weekend, it'll kick up registration for event 2. So event 2 is going to sell out. And
I have to imagine, even event 3 at Cedar could sell out relatively quick, but I would imagine that you're going to sell out San Pedro before you get
for sure.
Event 3 sold up.
14 signups for San Pedro's match play on the first day.
First.
So almost a quarter of the field full. So that one, don't delay. There's no bullshit waiting list. There's no like, hey, nope. I'm sorry I forgot to sign up. I'll play, but I'll walk. Like, there's none of that nonsense for the San Pedro event. Sign up now. Sign up online. We know it's going to sell out, guys. We know it's going to sell out. And
It's going to sell out, and there's going to be so many new players because what happens every single year, what you just said, I'm going to try and sign up a week before, and that thing is already going to have been sold out.
Corey Frazier's New Year's resolution is to talk more shit, and it starts here
So far,
in
so
the
good.
comment section right now. MD, can we
Yeah.
pull that in?
I
Corey,
can't. I'm
Corey Frazier commenting on the new golfers.
I was about to say,
Everybody, this is
More-
Corey Frazier.
he's
Uh,
now enemy number 1. Feel free to beat him and brag.
Yeah, one spot out of making the team, Corey Frazier, I believe, right?
first out of the horse
The
race.
match play. Yeah, the horse race. That's
First
right.
out of
Yeah.
the horse race, Corey Frazier.
So he's
And
coming.
front runner for Rookie of the Year 2024.
Nice.
I mean,
That's cool.
speaking of resolutions, we'll talk a little bit more about it. But New Year's resolutions, you guys got anything?
That's good.
New Year's resolutions. I was talking about this with MD just a little bit on the phone a couple days ago. I want to ramp up my positivity. I want to ramp up my positivity. I'm going to find the smallest shred of positivity in every possible scenario, even if it's utter failure. We can plan better next time. Like that type of bullshit positivity. So,
That's awesome.
positivity and patience, 2025 for Trav. That's
Okay.
the plan for me. Not necessarily a play more golf, or not even a spend more time with my family. However, it was going to be like spend more time in the woods, spend more time with my family. Let's just spend more time in the woods with my family. But no, patience and positivity.
That's
All
a
right.
good one. I like that.
BG, what do you got?
No, I didn't. To be honest, I didn't make any specific, but
Why change when you're perfect?
no, yeah, right.
Woo!
But I do want to make a legit effort at improving my golf game this year. I've been doing quite a bit the last 2 or 3 years, but I want to really step it up and ramp it up. So
I mean, we've all thought you've kind of been coasting, to be honest.
yeah, you're right. But
I believe the word
We use is plateaued.
yeah, exactly. But my thing is mental focus. Like I lose focus really quick, and that's what's really holding me back right now.
I want you to know that I will be patient, waiting for your improvement, but yet positive, knowing that it's coming.
I like it. I like it.
I, being your partner, will be the definition of what staying focused looks like
Nice.
and not getting angry. That's a good.
What?
That is a.
Yeah, exactly.
That ain't my New Year's resolution. Let's be clear.
What's yours?
No, I think it's positive for you most of the time.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
And,
feel-
and just to be clear, I'm okay pissing you off. It doesn't. Bad shots are gonna happen.
Bad shots are gonna happen. I'm historically a much better golfer when I'm pissed off.
Yeah, same. I'm actually the same. Yeah.
Like my comeback on match play the second day of South Texas started when Travis came over saying, "What do you need from me?" I'm just like, I'm
Slap
pissed
man.
off, and he's like, "Well, let me calm." He's like, "You're trying to calm me down." I'm like, "No, Trav, I need to be pissed off," and he's giving me shit and everything like that, and then all of a sudden
Nice.
we turned it on.
There you go.
So
You
that's
just
why
be mad then.
Yeah.
my New Year's resolution, I said it earlier, I'm gonna try to keep my bag the same. I'm not
Yeah.
looking to change any equipment in the bag. That being said, I've already bought new wedges and one other club in 2024.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they'll be in the
Oh,
bag.
okay. There you go.
So they're in the bag for 2025. I was while I was submitting an order, actually 2 orders for Bob North, because Bob North is going to be
Oh yeah.
looking diabolically good with his custom black Opus wedges that he ordered.
How did he win that?
Oh, be
How-
North.
How did he win
God,
that?
I love
I
Bob.
believe somehow he
I don't
won that
remember.
on the knowledge of
I think
you and Christmas.
I want Bob North to go to Tour Travels bad.
yeah. It'd be
I
cool.
might reconsider Tour Travels if Bob North goes.
Bob North and MD, final 2 spots. Oh,
My goal is not to buy any new golf clubs.
So for you, that's tougher than any weight loss resolution like anyone could ever make. Right?
Oh
mean,
no,
it's
I mean
like-
it's easier for me to drop 20 pounds than it is for me
yeah,
to
that's what
hold
I'm saying.
back buying a golf club.
That's what I'm saying. That's a
Um,
real resolution.
Like I'm
I like
struggling. Like I'm already like it's
just the Callaway driver for me will be the only one that switches this year.
That's it.
and the whole thing, and I think what pisses me off right now when I say I don't want to buy a new club. How long have we been calling ourselves elite amateurs?
Since the
And
rule book said that.
And I'm not gonna carry a golf club in my bag that says elite.
Let's see. 2019 is when they made the drop in the fairway just cause rule, and that's when the word elite went in there. I think, like,
Yeah.
casual play, not for elite amateurs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
We're around 10 years, somewhere around 10 years.
I'm trying real hard right
Sorry,
now.
that's 5 years. That's bad math.
5 years. 6 years. I'm
Give or take.
trying real
less.
hard not to watch. My YouTube is just basically golf. It's all equipment reviews. It is equipment tech, all that stuff. It's tough for me right now because Elite kind of did their launch today and yesterday. And that's everything on my YouTube page right now, and every single YouTube name has the Elite Woods in their bags right now, demoing and showing.
Good. Is it coming back good or what?
Oh, it's coming. I mean, great feedback. A little
Stay
bit different
strong.
head, a little bit different head shape. Callaway did something a little bit different this year, invested in some 3D modeling and 3D printing stuff. They were able to churn out, I think, they did like 62 iterations of the head this year,
Dang.
to kind of fine tune it, and make it, they're saying on average, 1.6 miles per hour in swing speed, pickup.
Ooh, that's 4 yards.
And definitely a little bit different look than previous years. The colorway is a little bit more to Epic, but Epic was arguably one of the best lines Callaway made.
That was the first one with Jailbreak, right?
Yes.
Epic one, that bright green, emerald green. Yeah, that was sharp looking.
Yep.
I like that teal that came next.
Yes.
That was sharp looking too.
Yeah.
Which
So
came back in AI Smoke last year a little bit. But
so I mean, the Elite looks really cool. A couple of different heads. I think there's going to be 4 different heads this season. The only thing I didn't see, which was going to be the biggest deciding factor for me if I break my decision or not, was if the fairway woods, because Smoke had all of the, or Paradigm, excuse me, all of the fairway woods were adjustable heads.
and then
This
Smoke,
it was only the 3-wood. So I'm hoping they went back to
I want adjustable plus 2-7 wiggle. Oh,
I
hit it even higher.
so that's what I ended up buying. Was I bought a new 7-wood, that was, it's used, but it's new to me, but it's just more forgiving. That I shouldn't be hitting the triple diamond.
That's my
7-wood.
favorite part about around at Shadow Creek is that MD said he hated his 7-wood like 7 times.
Yeah, at least.
And I hit it 4 times that round. The top 4 times I've hit it ever.
It's great. I love
Fun.
that 7-wood.
It's fine. I still won. It's fine.
Oh.
But yeah, so no golf equipment for me is the goal. Really, my goal is just to make it to March without having bought anything. But
No, all year. Let's stick with it. Be strong.
I work
Like I have such a problem with I'm such an early adopter of golf equipment. If something new comes out, I just want to hit it and then I want to put it in the bag. But I'm not going to do it.
Last year of left dashes too.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
Right?
Shut up.
Supposedly.
That's fine. I mean, I was buying up left dashes left and right. I think I got 15 dozen or something like that still in one of my boxes in the garage.
I mean, I've got a ton of
so-
rocks in my backyard. You can just use those. Damn things are hard.
Why don't you go back to using your just Pro V1s that just don't do anything?
Yeah,
that
you're
for some
right.
reason fly 7 yards, 8 yards further off of great strikes than
Yeah,
they should and have no spin. Thanks.
But were they great strikes though? Really?
You cost us. I don't want to point fingers, but I kind of feel like you cost us the win at Willow.
The win at Willow. I don't even remember. You got to refresh my memory.
What was it? 15th hole, 180
Oh,
or 170 out, and I flew it with the 8-iron. Remember, you had to hit it
I
out of the
remember
bat.
that.
You had
I
to
remember that.
you had to go into
Yeah.
the trees.
Yeah, I remember that.
I hit a soft 8.
And you peered it like that was like, oh man, that was.
So now we know it was a good strike.
Oh,
Shut the
and
fuck up.
Northern. I think Northern as well. No.
Oh, it was at Northern.
Yeah, it was
I
Northern.
take it back. It was Northern.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take it back. Not at Willow.
Yeah.
Not at Willow.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen Willow in forever.
MD, I'm gonna need you to practice with the Pro V1s because I'm not changing. No apologies.
I mean, fortunately,
Sorry.
Yeah.
we'll deal with this as we get to
Exactly.
an alt shot event.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the next 2 events are going to be actually we do have a 666
We
at
do.
Willow.
Yeah.
Forward to it.
So we have 6 holes where I'm going to have to get used to it.
I kind of like
What-
this spring rotation is a little different with not having Brack in here early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
And
point.
Cedar back this year. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that's the whole thing. Is this is the first year in 4 years that we've had a full,
yes.
a kind of a full wheel of trail courses to utilize.
Yep.
That's gonna be interesting to see the scoring average at Cedar Creek.
So
Yeah.
that'll be really cool
I think
because
it's
we
at
can
least-
pull the numbers and see what the average was last
Yeah.
time we played.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be at least 5 strokes higher. I think 5.
that's a great number to set the stage with. 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great place to start. But I like this Mission, Willow, Cedar, San Pedro is kind of different, and
Yeah.
I think it's new and fun, and I'm excited to get to Cedar, and that's open for registration, and San Pedro is gonna fly.
I mean, we had 14 yesterday.
Yeah.
I imagine we saw far more today.
And triple points
And
for San Pedro.
Triple.
Right?
triple
We start
point.
off double
Yeah.
points, double points.
So
Oh yeah.
So the way to think
Triple
about
points.
San Pedro is we say triple points, but in my opinion, it's really 12 times points.
Yeah.
Mm.
In my opinion, you could argue it's 9 times points because it's really 1 flight instead of 4, but it's not like Monster Day where 10 dudes are going to
Yeah,
get
good point.
first place points plus bonuses at Monster Day. 10 people.
Yeah.
At the match play, it's just one guy.
Mm.
So it's triple points, and it's really one distribution. So it's even a greater spread. So the top 3, top 4, top 5 at San Pedro usually do pretty well in the spring standings.
Hmm.
So there's definitely a correlation there. So that's a big one. And it's a super cool, super fun event. So
I'm
sure.
when I saw the schedule, I was so excited because I'm like, finally the match play is happening on a weekend where I don't fly back that Friday before. So I
Yeah.
can actually like get ready for that event versus like get back into town at like 3 o'clock on Friday. drive down to San Pedro, play San Pedro for the first time in 3 months, and then
And
hope to see how I do in the weekend.
And we tweaked the setup committee tweaked the timing just a little bit in partnership with the trail for that event. So we're going to start in the afternoon on Saturday. Rather than going all day Saturday, we're going to do 2 rounds Saturday night and then take the whole course the whole day Sunday. So
that'll be cool.
Open play at all Sunday, twosomes all day. We'll be able to cruise through the whole day and not have to worry about afternoon open play. The course will be closed because we met the afternoon open play quota on the busy Saturday morning by starting later in the afternoon. So a little bit more close the course for the tour at 3 p.m. on Saturday. So I think it's going to be for the better. And I think that gets us under the lights a little bit sooner on Saturday. And I like that.
And I think the other nice thing about that is too, and the other big piece of this, we know that the Greater Hill Country Division isn't obviously coming back this year. The reason, part of the reason for that was the kind of recommitment and the re-upping with the trail, and both sides kind of coming together and saying, hey, like, how do we elevate? And they've always done a good job kind of like making the pivots as needed if a course isn't necessarily in the condition that we need. But they're working with us to get out ahead of stuff like this, where we can kind of make these adjustments to San Pedro. We know it so far ahead of time. We can plan around things, and we can do things that are ultimately going to be more effective and more beneficial to the player.
Yeah. And I like the starting on Saturday afternoon because the coldest is in the morning, right? So if you win both your matches on Saturday, you could potentially, start later on the day on Sunday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I tell you what, as someone who slept in his car at San Pedro that night,
last year was
it gets cold. It gets cold.
One, yeah.
Man.
Like that can get cold on Sunday morning.
Yeah. That is the nice thing about sleeping in the truck is, worst comes to worst, you can always, start the engine.
Yes. Well, that's not worst come to worst. Worst comes to worst is someone breaks into my car, attacks me, makes love to me against my will, and
wow, that got dark fast. And in the
San Pedro
parking lot, you're stuck, you're trapped, you can't leave, you're locked in. Oh my God, it's terrifying. You could just do circles. Get away from it.
Oh man.
It can get way worse at San Pedro. Insane. It can be worse. But guys, we have so much stuff going on right now. We are back full swing. Monster Day this Sunday, kicking off the season. We've got Willow Springs Team 666 open for registration. Cedar Stroke Play on the 8th of February open for registration. And then Friday, take your wife out, take your partner out on a date, do whatever, and then tell them, hey, leave me alone on the 15th and 16th. I'm going to be playing San Pedro. That is open for registration as well. 64 players must sign up online.
I don't know if we can officially talk about this yet, but I know that Danny Puckett and his team at Global Fairway Logistics are shooting for that weekend for the world premiere of Matchup Mayhem 2.0, a docu-series on the 2024 South Texas Match Play Challenge. We're shooting for that weekend. So it's just an all weekend event at
maybe
maybe
a Valentine's Day date.
Yeah,
and we take them to go see,
and maybe even in conjunction with the match play, even maybe on Saturday, kind
That'll
of.
be playing all day.
I'm not sure what that would look like, but I know we haven't talked much about that because they're hard at work busting it out, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of footage to edit.
They've got Matchup Mayhem. They've got 10 or 12 individuals with highlight reels.
Coming together good. I know they're working. One of our sponsors is working with Danny for a sizzle reel to go after a big fish. So, woo! Oh,
That's
there's
exciting.
Danny. There's Danny right now. I didn't know he was watching. Now I'm scared that I was really speaking out of line. Woo!
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the day.
What's
Like,
up,
I remember,
Danny Bucket?
I am waiting for the day where Travis sends me like, check out this teeter.
I know.
Check out this little tickle.
I
I'm gonna tickle
want
you a
you to
little bit
know
with
that
this.
every time Danny Puckett sends me a text message, I get like a little like, oh, is this going to be the one? And then no, not yet, because I know he wants it to be awesome, and I know we're not going to rush it, and it's going to be.
Oh, it's going to be.
So
it's going to be really cool.
I hope it comes together that weekend. I really do. I love that San Pedro weekend, and I know I kind of use that in the marketing a little bit. Like, who does this big tournament on a par 3 course? Well, we do, and woo! I love the teaser right there. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is cool.
And I love San Pedro, and San Pedro's one of my favorite golf facilities in the country, and you don't get a hand in designing stuff too often, and that was a cool experience. And I love San Pedro, and I love the match play event. And if we can pull that together, that would be ideal.
I mean, all it sounds like to me is that we've got 4 great events to kick off the season. We've got a really cool matchup mayhem video to present to the world at some point over the next 8 to 12 weeks, and it is about to get crazy again. Like I'm
Can't wait.
tomorrow I say goodbye to my wife and child, and I re-enter the golf world. I told Cindy, I'm like, I hope you enjoyed the last 2 months of me. Goodbye. I'm back.
So excited. Season's about to start. I'm ready.
It's going to be great. But guys, I think that kind of wraps it up for us tonight. I think we got a lot of stuff to do. Friday, second notice to players is up on the website. Be sure to go check that out. Go to stxamtour.golf, get registered for events right now if you have not. We have a lot going on tomorrow, Saturday morning, bright and early. We will be at Mission Del Lago getting the course set up and ready to go. We're going to be doing some reorg on the trailer. Brad, you and I are going to try and knock out at least 9 holes, if not 18 holes, in the afternoon on Saturday as well.
Sure.
So we've got a busy couple of days, but I could not be more thrilled for the 2025 season kickoff. Really, really cool.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. 14th year of the tour. It's so cool. And every year as the tour gets older, I try to act 1 year sillier. So I don't know if that means younger or senile.
By that logic, you're back. You were 9 years old last year, so you're 8 this year.
Yep, there we go.
Benjamin Button.
I love it. I'm great. Single digits.
Yeah, you're doing the Benjamin Button. You're going backwards, buddy. And let's real quick. I do want to talk. I know we had our New Year's resolutions. Real quick, Travis. From a tour standpoint, let's talk about your kind of, let's say, your top 2 or 3 goals as an operator for 2025. Like, what are you most excited about, or what are your kind of big goals for 2025?
As an operator, big goals for Monster Day 2025. Not necessarily Monster Day, for the tour 2025. I'm sorry, I typed Monster Day 100 times today. One of the big goals as an operator is I want it to feel different when you arrive at the golf course. And where you notice that it's different, could be in a different spot. It could be when you pull into the golf course. It could be when you walk to the putting green, or when your name is called to the first tee, or because the greens are double cut and rolled, or whatever it is. I want every golfer to say, hey, today was different, and it was because I played in a tour event. So that's a big one. That's a big one. And it's tough to accomplish too. Tough to accomplish when you know you're looking for it as well.
For sure.
Pace of play awareness would be another goal for me. I'm realistic.
And
I'm
positive.
real world realistic.
Yeah, possible.
You can't always fix pace of play issues, but to be aware of them 5 minutes faster could make all the difference. So pace of play awareness, and then to get every ambassador to think that way about pace of play. It's like, hey, how can I be here faster? Like, okay, I just saw this, something's going to happen, let me send a text message. So pace of play awareness. And then tour travels is bigger than ever this year. 24 golfers traveling. I know that doesn't sound like a big increase, but it's a 20% increase. So there's a lot of logistics that come with that. And tour travel's bigger and better than ever this year. It's a 6-digit event week. So that's a big number. And flawless execution on tour travels is always an early first quarter goal for the operational team, because it's such a big number.
Awesome. Brad, 2025 season goals. Anything specific?
No, I just want to shoot under par multiple times this year. In
I think that's a great number.
Events. Yeah.
And you've had a couple of lessons. You got new irons in the bag that you were fitted and dialed into. Your game has only gotten better week after week, so I have no doubt that is certainly in the cards.
I will say real quick that I had my first lesson with Rob Myers at R2M, and I mean, I freaking loved the whole experience. And
he's good.
Yeah,
he's a good dude. I've known him for a long time. I'm going to say we were both kids back in the day when we worked together, but it was damn near 20 years ago now. Heck, I think it was 20 years ago this coming season. I think it's 19 years last year, I think, since we worked together at one summer at Silverhorn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard a lot of good things from Jeremy and Jonathan Harder, and I mean, I really enjoyed the experience. I basically told him to take my money.
Flood
I'm
and
in
Nick
your
Garza
hands.
and
Nicole.
Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
So you go. I may have to go. I may have to reach out to him.
He's great, and he's great with technology, and he.
I've never had an actual like lesson before, so I'm super like interested in that whole process.
Nice. Yeah, I played for almost 20 years before I took a lesson, and that was 3 years. My first lesson was 3 years ago, and then I've just been trying to work on the same thing over and over again. But it got to the point where I was overdoing everything, and you just need a reset. For me, I needed to reset.
Shortest set of repeatable motions, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what about you, MD? What are your goals?
I think I'd just like to make the South Texas Match Play Challenge team again. Is really the big goal,
right? I think that's everybody's first goal right now. Everybody's T1, right? Even par T1.
Yeah,
right?
making the South Texas is the goal, and I think you do that by playing well and winning tournaments and stuff like that. From a golf perspective, I've been in a fortunate position where my game has been consistently getting better every season. And I think I'm finally at a point. I think it was, I made the team 2 years ago. And then making it, the following year kind of validated my game and where I was at mentally. And so now I feel kind of almost a sense of like relief in a sense where it's like I don't need to prove anything else. I'm just going to go out there and play good golf.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for that, and that, and I would like to just add some distance. I'd like to be 20 yards behind you guys instead of 26
No. You're fine.
Oh,
You're right
yeah.
there. It's great. I just want to keep in shape. I lost a bunch of weight personally
out in the woods.
in 2024. I lost 25 pounds. I was getting a
Dang.
little fluffy.
Awesome.
Um,
I
now,
think I found it.
now when I walk past the mirror in the bathroom, I was like, "Damn!" No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Yeah, he was
But-
doing that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, thick and curvy, baby. Woo!
I've been in the locker rooms with you. I know what you do.
But every tour golfer has a goal, and that goal is not only to make the South Texas Match Play Challenge team, but it's to win the South Texas Match Play Team Challenge and be on that winning team. There's a little pressure this year. 4 road teams have won in a row. We are about to go on the road. We don't know yet where we're going. So there's the winning on the road streak that needs to stay alive. And the South Texas Amateur Golf Tour and the Alamo City Golf Tour have never lost back-to-back.
Mm.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. Not in 12 years.
I mean, we say it every year, but we always get a really strong team, and the teams get stronger and stronger.
And something
And I
about traveling, something about our team traveling, and that something about the team playing laser tag.
And doing a team hangout in the hotel, like, and having that time to like
having an
just
intimate dinner at main event with a bottle of wine. I mean, air hockey.
hitting kids with air hockey pucks.
Yeah, that happened.
I mean, there is something special about the road trips for sure, and I think, I think the other big piece for you and I is figuring out, and Bird too, and Brad, is figuring out how do we bring that kind of environment to the home events, and get that kind of camaraderie level, that we get on the road trips. Which I think we get great camaraderie at home, but there is just a different vibe when we travel. So I think there's some cool Bob North, Marriott, get us a row of rooms somewhere.
There's I don't know, Riverside and almost to some extent our last 2 home losses. I just feel like we played them so much and we were so prepared, and the cards just didn't fall our way. And the stat,
Well, and
we
we
said
know
earlier,
what
this year it was that the pop on the 35th hole that we lost 14 of 20 times or some shit like that, you know, and it just didn't
and that's
go
the
our
thing.
way on that
We
one
play
hole.
we play the same course a million times, and we do all that stuff, and it comes down to that 2 days of golf. And I mean, we had one player who shot under par on any 9 both days.
Yeah, that's right.
And
You're right. The scratch golfers in an event like that, when you have 20 players and 25% of your team is 0 or better, and they don't shoot under par, it's tough to fucking win.
Yeah,
it's tough to win.
So I mean, and it's not like those guys didn't play well, but they, when we're having to give the pops that we had to give that kind of thing, we got to go under par.
And you need help.
Yeah.
Right. You're not taking care of your own business.
For sure.
You need help, and they play great, and they represented, and they tried hard, and those putts didn't quite fall for us at an easier Riverside. But an easier Riverside translated to maybe a higher handicap kind of always being in play.
Yeah.
And if the higher handicap is always in play and our scratch golfers aren't under par, That's a tough recipe. That's a tough
Yeah.
recipe. It just is.
Yeah. And so, I mean,
In hindsight, in hindsight, maybe we shouldn't have flipped the nines.
that certainly is I mean, hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, man.
It's
I don't
one of
know.
those
I thought
things,
about it
but
a lot.
yeah, I mean, I know you think about it a lot because I know.
Ugh.
I mean, not that it doesn't mean a lot to all of us. I mean, some of us have the luxury of being able to move on immediately after. Well, we lost. I'm on to the next season. Let's go focus on that. I know you are going to sit there and mull on it for a while. So, but good news, 2025, you're positive.
Exactly.
Heck yeah.
You
it's my
tested
birthday in
positive
2 days.
for positivity.
Woo.
But that's all we got for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Comment. We're gonna have some posts today, or excuse me, tomorrow on Saturday. Share your New Year's golf resolution with us. Share your goals for 2025 on tour with us. Let us know. If you run into one of us and you think we might be able to help. Corey Frazier, break 80 on tour for the first time, and make the
There we
team.
go.
Come find us. Maybe we can offer some advice to help you break 80. If you want help with something, come to the people that are
Make the
in it and around it, and we'll help. But 2025 kicks off on Sunday morning. It is going to be epic. It is going to be so much fun. It's going to be great weather, and man, I am ecstatic to get back to business.
2 days, 11 hours, and 30 minutes, everybody.
Boom.
Monster Day at Mission.
There we go.
Well, perfect. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope everyone had a great New Year's. Let's kick off 2025 strong. Mission Del Lago, Monster Day, Sunday the 5th. We will see you then.
Woo. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you this
Well,
weekend.
guys.
We'll see y'all.